In this video, I'll show you how to fix a flat wheelbarrow tire like this so it never goes flat again. One option when you have a flat tire like this is you can replace the inner tube inside these. I have a video that's linked right up here that shows you how to do that. But for a little bit more money, you can just replace this tire completely with a foam unit that doesn't have any air in it and will never go flat. I'll show you how. First thing you want to do is find the size of your tire. On this one, it's labeled right here. It says 4.80/4-8. That's a 4.8 to 4.0 tire on an 8-inch rim. So when you buy a replacement, you want to make sure you get the right size. This is the standard size for wheelbarrows. And I'll put a link right up here to this exact wheel that I'm using to replace this. To remove the old tire, mine is a 1/2-inch wrench. There's 4 different bolts that hold it on. You can use a regular wrench. Let me use an impact because it's going to be a little faster. On mine, these are carriage bolts, which are square, which keeps them from rotating, but they can drop out. So just make sure you don't lose anything. This axle will be reused on the new tire. Let's open it up. This wheel comes with bushings, which can go on the shaft if you need a spacer, depending on your configuration. This also comes with 2 sets of bearings. There's one size already pressed into the hub, but if that's the wrong size, you can pry them out and you can replace them with this other set. One other nice upgrade that wasn't on my wheelbarrow before, it comes with a grease fitting here. So I can grease this to make sure I keep that shaft lubricated, unlike the old one. To put the new one on, I'm going to test fit it onto the shaft. And it's a nice fit there. You can see these other bearings, they're too big around. So I'm going to put that on. And then I'll see if I need any bushings. And you can see I've got a lot of play here. And it looks like these 2 big bushings are just what I need. I've got these gray brackets lined up with the holes. I'm going to take the carriage bolts, putting the square side in this side, which is made to receive them. If you have brackets like this, make sure you go through the hole there. And bring it up. So you'll notice I have everything just hand tight right now, so I can get everything adjusted the way I want to make sure I've got a little room here around this, and I'm not squeezing the wheel in the middle. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and tighten it down. You don't need to go crazy tightening these or you'll just start drawing the metal in. So that's why I'm doing the tightening with a wrench. I'm going to go ahead and give this a squirt of grease to lubricate it. Now let's give it a spin, see how it works. Now if you don't have grease, you can just put oil inside here, a regular lubricating oil like 3-in-1. There's a link right here. It's really handy to have around the house. You can put some of that on this actual shaft. It will keep it from being squeaky, keep it from wearing out. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up and tell me about it in the comments. You can also ask your questions in the comments or subscribe to my channel for more helpful tips. Thanks.